Hi you guys, and welcome back to Dragon Age Veilguard. I was doing some things in the lighthouse and then it showed me this, that Lucanus wants to talk. I don't know.
Demon, no further. Isn't standing up to them supposed to work?
Let Lucanus go. Don't make us hurt both of you.
What's going on? Lucanus?
It's not Lucanus, it's the demon. It's taking him over. He's trying to leave.
Smells like jam and brimstone.
Oh, it's Spite. What the fuck?
Rook, do something.
What the fuck do you want me to do?
Lucanus! Wake up!
Ugh. What the?
You tried to walk through the Alluvion in your sleep.
Spite wanted out.
I need coffee.
Coffee can fix everything.
You can't just caffeinate your way out of this.
It's hard for Spite to take control when I'm awake, so I try to stay awake.
You can't just stay awake forever. I think that would kill you.
I'll be more careful next time.
Can we talk to Spite?
We have to make Spite understand that he's endangering you.
He's Spite, not learning. He doesn't listen to anyone. Don't worry about it. This won't happen again. And thanks.
I don't know. I've talked to some spirits before in other games, and to be honest, they talk. They like talking. I mean, are they going to like listen? No, but they can talk. I don't know what the difference would be. But yeah, this is what happened. I thought I would do I have a gift for Tosh. Let's go give her a gift. A moment ago, I didn't even get to record it, but Tosh was having some difficulties with their with how they felt, like their identity. And not gonna lie, it was like a nice conversation.
What's up?
Hello. I wish I had recorded it, but I didn't.
Huh. Nice.
Nice. There you go. It was to the point where I was asking Peter, like, is this okay to say? I feel like this is a good vibes. And he said, oh, no, it's good vibes. And I'm like, nice. As you guys already know, Peter's here next to me, of course. As always. I don't do anything without him at this point. Even this little, like, dance, I can't do it without him. We're gonna go back to the Hall of Valor because they want me to fight more. I don't know. That one, and then I'm gonna bring Nev. Yeah, because Nev is kind of cranky. I don't want it to be cranky anymore. Also, as you saw, Lucanus' demon Spite was like, I must escape. I want blueberries and jam. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's what he said, but I heard he wanted blueberries and jam. Maybe he wants blueberry jam, but I heard I want boysenberries or something. So, maybe he's a little hungry. And Lucanus isn't sleeping because he's drinking nothing but coffee.
Want to punch something?
So that's concerning.
Who wants to get their blood pumping?
Okay, Isabella, let's fight.
All right, get your ass in there and give us a show. We got the idea for this next match from a traveller named Art. Then he used it to challenge Shepard.
Got us from a distance.
There we go, there we go. Just fight this real quick. One more, and done. Dude, victory. Frenzy dead. Was that it? Seriously?
And I'm out another 20 gold. Meka, I should stop betting against you.
How many more times do I need to fight these people? One more match. Alright, one more match, and it seems like... Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, Isabella. I don't mean to attack you.
Looking to fight?
Yeah, I need one more fight. Let's fight.
Get going. Don't keep your fans waiting.
I have fans? I don't think I have fans.
All right. Who's ready for some action? I know I am.
Okay, and then we take this one out. We take this little baby out. Take that baby out. What is this guy's deal? Ooh. And then we'll take it out. Oh shit, oh shit. Sir. Ah. This guy is just fighting me. Well, obviously I'm in a fight, but... Come on. There we go.
You can really put on a show. I should charge an entrance fee.
Was that it? Quest complete, the Hall of Valor. Like, I don't want to fight anymore, but...
Looking to fight?
Are you serious? It's just a repeat quest?
Oh, fine. Go drink some milk or something.
That's it? It was just a repeat... What the f... is...
The game is not your friend.
I am having such a time with this game. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Cool. Nice. I want to go here. How do I go here? Like, there's this person right there. They're, like, praying. But, like, how do I get there? How do I get down there? I'm, like, trying to see. Is there, like, an entrance? Okay, there's, like, an entrance over there. I see it. Interesting. So, like, how?
One thing bothers me about what you said before.
Like, I can't even, like... Is there a way through there? There's nothing. And these are just dead bodies. Dude, what the fuck? Where do I go? Can I get up here? She's not grabbing anything. Where can I go? Please and thank you, Isabella. There's like nothing here. But I saw someone over there. Thank you. Okay. I don't know if I'm getting any closer. I'm just jumping at this point. Oh, it's like this way. Can I not go through there? Am I not allowed to travel? But I want to go here. What the fuck? It's just treasure, but... Are you serious? Well... I don't want to do any story just yet. Let's see. World. Journal. You know what? I'm gonna go hang out with Emmerich. How about that? I'm gonna go hang out with him.
Let's watch the next match. It promises to be.
Let's change characters though, real quick. So we're gonna take Emmerich, and who else should we take? We haven't taken. Hold on. Let me check who needs like to bond with me or something. Character. That's mine. Companion. 5. We can take Davrin. You know what? We'll take Davrin. Tad Davrin and Emmerich. And then world, we'll go to the necropolis. There's always something happening here. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Skeletons. Oh, it's huge. This is actually so fucking crazy. Being able to look up. We're always rushing into the buildings without actually looking at the building. This is cool. Alright, let's go this way. It seems like we have to meet Emmerich over here. We're going to do some ritual. Ooh, lag. A little. It's a baby lag. It's not crazy. Holy shit, it does take us forever to get there though. This place is huge.
Better be ready.
Why do we have to fight things? I don't want to fight anything. There we go. Damn, okay. Maybe I need to start jumping on my enemies more often. You guys see that? Oh, you're sleeping. Thank you. Oh, we cleared this out, so everyone's just mad
Everything's
chilling.
calm. Looks like the candles worked.
I see some of my colleagues have begun the renewal of the vows.
Aww. That's so nice. Everyone's working together. Are we actually gonna open this area now? This area that's been closed off for me for this whole time? Fuck yeah. Yes, we're here, Emmerich. We're here for you, honey.
Thank you again for coming.
This is actually
My
so
duties
fucking
include
romantic.
tending to these rites of remembrance. Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
I hear him. Where's Manfred?
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
Aw. Still getting a lot of glue. This is so neat.
It's like being in a very, very specialized museum.
Yes, but the purpose of the tableau...
Wait, did one just move?
That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This is kind of romantic. He took me on a date.
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Tja. Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
He'll only be right.
Seems disrespectful to abandon something you built.
Precisely. No wonder there's been an uptick in hauntings.
Wait, what?
Let's continue.
What the fuck? Okay,
So what
Emmerich is
Light candles in remembrance of the dead.
dude. He keeps taking number one whenever I'm with him. Maybe it's Manfred might be winging it. Oh my god, look at him, honey. He's
Would you care to light the candle?
look at him. Sorry, Emmerich. I'm sorry. Look at him.
Oh my god, I love him.
He's so excited. He's dancing. Sorry, I'll do this.
I love him.
I'm igniting candles. Sorry,
Look at
Emmerich.
this, the last tomb of the Tannhausens, a very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Ooh.
Death by dragon? I'm surprised there was enough to bury.
That's actually
I
awesome.
never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
So the necropolis actually shuffles its rooms around?
From time to time. Very unlikely to happen while we're inside a chamber. Could you light the next candle?
Yes, please. Can I? There you go.
Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
You
Aww.
know your plants.
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
Bet you'd love some of the books the Shadow Dragons liberated from a few magisters.
This way, Rook.
Oh my god, he's kind of flirty.
You're right about the gardens being peaceful.
The necropolis has its
Look at
dangers,
Manfred.
but these places are a refuge for the dead.
How many people are buried here anyway? Examining the graves?
Sorry, Emmerich.
You'll need to light these candles as well.
He was talking about something so important, but Manfred was...
Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages. I was pleasantly surprised by your respect for our undead tableau earlier, Rook. I'm beginning to think people outside Navarra find the necropolis a little unnerving.
Shadow Dragons are used to weird architecture. More skulls here, though.
Ooh.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me.
Spirits are gathering.
Ah, look here.
Aw. He's a little baby. Hey.
Hi? Should I say hi?
It's curious about you.
Aw,
We're
you
also
baby.
enjoying the gardens, but we've one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
He's an orphan.
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
Sorry about your parents.
Belated condolences, if that's worth anything.
Always.
Oh,
We move on.
never mind.
Last,
He might be the
those
one I
long
romance.
nights linger
My
in
heart.
The shadows.
Oh,
How did you deal with it?
Peter's just smiling and nodding. He knows.
When
We
I
all
first
knew that he
arrived
would be
here,
the one
I
that one
was
of us would romance
terrified.
eventually.
Yeah,
It was
no.
just a matter of you or me.
Watches.
You at first thought you were with the other guy, I
There,
can't remember
what
his name.
saved?
Lucanus. But no, it's him.
It is. It
Old
is.
necromancer
The
man.
next set of graves lies ahead.
He's ours.
Oh, my heart. My heart beats still. I need to flirt with him more. I feel like I haven't flirted enough. It's because sometimes the flirt options are a bit
Light the
uncomfortable.
next candles if you
So
would.
they're a little too forward, and like when you just meet someone, like you don't want to
Yeah.
flirt that hard either.
There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
And some death magic?
Well, every young mage needs a speciality.
Aww.
All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites. I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
It's gotta be the living, right?
Yes, exactly, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before. We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
You told Harding that Manfred used to be a wisp until you gave him a body?
Yes, he's taken so well to it. Haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light.
I think the funniest thing is it's Mercer. Look at him go.
Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell. Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed. We honor the listening spirits.
Ooh. Look at them.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good watcher, faith kept in all our hearts.
What was...
The necropolis hosts many spirits. We thank these guardians for their protection and friendship. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
Okay, there we go.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
It doesn't, no.
It's part of life.
I wish I'd had your equanimity when I was younger. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over.
Oh.
It comes without warning. In the dead of night, sunlit streets, a roar, strangling fear, struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of host would I be if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
Trying to depress. I like
Did you
it.
set all this up to make a good impression?
Of course not. I was only...
Because it's working.
Then it's my pleasure to share the tranquility of this place with you.
I flirted a little bit. Oh, but he's also very scared of death. He fears it so much too. While performing rites in the necropolis, Emmerich confessed that he's always been haunted by a fear of his own mortality. The rites brought him peace, however, and left him with an even greater resolve to face the perils of the world above. That reminds me of Peter so much. That's why I was just like, oh, it's Peter. Does it go up if I flirt with him? He was like taken aback that I was like, hey. There we go. I hope you like it. I hope you're okay with me flirting with you. It was a little bit. But, I mean... I can't help to do a little blush. I do a little blush with him. To be fair... oh shit, they were talking.
Manfred's a wisp.
A wisp of curiosity, to be precise.
And this wisp was so curious about our world, it just couldn't wait to come here, animate a body, and serve you tea.
Manfred enjoyed.
Laughing youths in noonday shade clasp the harvest hand in hand, find the shrouder's lover's kiss, and pluck the lily from the land.
Boiling the water, he's mesmerized by the steam.
Let's see this one. Rises now the evening star, counterweight to held desire, feel the old years clutching toll mark on the banking of the fire. I'm glad we were able to unlock this area though. Oh, look at all the graves. That's crazy. I mean, I did answer him truthfully of how I felt about death. I think it's one of those things that I used to fear, but it's one of those things that acceptance, you know, that it's eventually going to happen. I mean, obviously there is some fear to that because you know, it's the fear of the unknown, but at the same time, what the fuck? Oh. That's interesting. It's like the fear of the unknown. Everyone is always fears the unknown. You know, you want to know everything that's going to happen to you throughout your life, even in death, and the unknown is what scares people. It's not a bad thing. It's what makes us human.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
It's a meditative puzzle on the echoes of our actions.
You know the solution?
It needs to be discovered if it's to have any meaning.
All right.
Okay, it says, frost blown dark before the dawn, sightless gulf of endless sleep. No sound murmurs through the mind, nothing turns within the deep. And then we saw it come over here. So maybe it wants us over here?
I can assist.
Thank you. Ooh, the next one. Fires on sand above, stirs the breath and paints the sky. Inspect the flocking golden vaults, shepherds wake and red hawks cry. And this is another one.
At once.
Laughing you. Oh, we read this one already. I think this one's the next one.
Can you get this, Emmerich?
Glad to assist.
We've read this one too. One more. To this one.
Allow me.
This one reads, Death, new bounty blooms awake, wrapping in silken morning sighs. Golden is your newfound birth, flame eternal in your eyes.
That opened up something.
When did it open? Was it from the place that we were originally? Oh, it is. Nice. Hello. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Is there anything else in this area? Huh. I think we could probably go down here now. Not going to lie, I was gonna tell Peter right now was that some of the options that are flirt options was like the nicer option of the two. Like there was this one option, like Davin was kind of telling us about his feelings about the wardens. One of them was like, no criminal should have a second chance. I'd rather go to prison. I would like to join the wardens, or I'm like or something like that. And like the one that says that everyone deserves a second chance, like that one is the romance option. And I'm like, no, that's just like normal option.
Why the hell is that the romance?
I don't know. I thought that was like a regular like thing to believe that people deserve second chances, and that was considered the romance option for Davrin. I'm like, okay, well that's. So that I was thinking about it, it's like, you know, sometimes like the game is making it seem like regular conversation that you have with people is like flirting,
Which is stupid.
It's like I wasn't trying to flirt with anyone. That was just my honest, you know.
Opinion, yeah.
It should have been just like an approval thing. It should have been something like, if it was a romance, it should have been worded differently.
Very.
Where it's like you're flirting with them at the same time. You're like, oh, da 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 da. I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense, but.
No, it does.
A romance option should be like specific to where you're flirting with them. Me just saying like everyone deserves a second chance.
That shouldn't be considered flirting.
That should just be an approval or something.
Ah, this one keeps its memories yet.
Ooh. What's your memories, dear sir?
So many rooms. What's following? What are you? Stay away! They're gone. House is safe.
What happened? Was that it? Well, thank you for the memento. Did I get everything? It says that I'm still missing a few chests. Which, I'm like, dude, where? Where am I missing these chests? Are we missing an area? I don't think we're missing an area. That one's cleared up. You can kind of tell when an area ends by the black lines right here in each area. Maybe there's more chests to be found over here, like smaller ones? I don't know. I feel like we've been in this area before. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to hit you with that. Yeah, we've done this. Everything's much more peaceful, too. I do appreciate that it's very peaceful. I don't mind this. Oh, like I was saying about death, though. I think I have a better relationship with it. Maybe I will not have a better relationship if I saw more death in my life, to be honest. But for now, I do. I don't know. I don't even know where to start when it comes to why I felt like I have a good relationship with it. I think it's more like... Hold on, reading this. Our beloved's home. I don't know, maybe the real, like, Catholic religion, like, freaking puts you in the mentality of, like, that's your final place, like, death. Like, deal with it. Or whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's why I have this really weird, skewed way of dealing with death and, like, what comes next. Maybe. I don't know. This one in Tosh. I also know that acceptance is like, you know, not easy. And I know it's hard sometimes to, when people tell you like, live to your fullest because this and that. It's like, dude, what if you can't afford it though? It's hard to live to your fullest if you have no monies. So I guess it's like, live the best as you can. Thank you so much for the treasures. Nice. Is there more treasures to behold? There seems like it. Ooh, secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Smells like fog.
Oh, grave mist isn't a wine. It's magically infused vapors captured near tombs where spirits dwell.
Ugh!
I don't partake myself, but it's supposedly quite invigorating.
Well, the more you learn, at least we know how they make that kind of wine. It's like spirit wine. Yum, yum, yum. Delicioso. It's... Can I get this? I keep trying to pat... Thank you. I just really needed those 9 coins. Ooh, talk.
Just a casual inquiry.
Just casual. You know, nothing spicy. Just casual, just casual.
Mother? Haven't seen you for... Won't forget. By the fireplace. You too. Love you.
No. I thought that was talking. I was like, hello. It's another chest. Hello. Oh. A memento. A candle hop memento. That's interesting. Did we get all the chests now? We did not. It's still saying there's more. What in the world? Maybe there's more that unlocks or something? Okay. Well, let's go to the world. I want to go back to the lighthouse because I want to see. I'm so scared that if I interact with Lucanus in any way, it's going to trigger like a romance with him. Ooh, there's a letter. Congratulations from the Hall of Valor. Rook, nice to see you proving your worth in the fighting pit. The lords are impressed and the Valor spirits are happy. Everything's better when the Valor spirits are happy. And thanks for taking care of Tosh. It wasn't my idea to move her, but I'm glad she's away from those Antum. Her mother's really afraid of them becoming interested in her because of the fire. But even without that, it's good to get Tosh out in the world. She gets to see more of it, and you get the services of the best damn dragon hunter I've ever known. Keep up the good fight. See you when we see you. Isabella. Damn. Well. I mean, I'll see you when I see you, I guess. Ooh. Eric wants to talk. I'll flirt with him some more. I'll be like, hey, baby. Oh, hey, you two. Are you guys fighting?
Lucanus. Looking for a book on exorcism?
Maybe Spite wants a bedtime story.
Oh. Okay, boyos. Well, I hope you had a good time. I don't know. Vibe or something. Tell each other stories about exorcisms and stuff.
With all my regards. Oh, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
Aww.
Hi, Emric.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters. The other watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
Tell me about the necropolis.
What's the Grand Necropolis like?
Its majesty has stilled the tongues of kings and queens. It's a haven for spirits and the dead, a vast well of history, the duty and shelter of every watcher. We who serve it are pledged to an eternal vigil.
Vigil against what?
What do watchers, watch for?
There are stranger and more dangerous things than spirits in the Fade, Rook. The Watchers stand against them when their shadows rise.
Anything lately?
A few portents I cannot put down solely to the chaos of the elven gods, but nothing definitive. Perhaps only shivers in the void.
Are Watchers also Mortalitasi? Mortalitasi.
So, I've heard people call necromancers Mortalitasi. What's the difference between them and the Mornwatch?
Oh, all Navaran necromancers are Mortalitasi. The Watchers are a special order within them.
Very fancy.
We've certain privileges and attendant responsibilities.
What kind of responsibilities?
What's the Mornwatch do?
Our first duty is safekeeping the Grand Necropolis and preparing the funerary dead. Another is stopping misuse of dark magic and necromancy.
Must keep you busy.
Not often, but on occasion.
You mentioned sickness.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine. Completely absorbed in our venture.
Aww.
But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
Did you give up your classes?
You didn't stop teaching just to be with us, did you?
I'm long overdue for a sabbatical. Besides, do you know how many students the faculty wanted in my class next season? 10! How's one meant to tailor separate lessons for 10 pupils at a time? Honestly.
Corpse whispering requests.
Can people just ask you to show up for some corpse whispering?
Oh, nothing official. There are very few of us, but we help here and there. Questioning a victim of murder, clearing up disputed wills, and sometimes fetching back last words from a loved one.
And that's not your whole job?
You can get anything out of the dead and they just let you leave Navarra?
My gift has limitations. The dead only know what they did in life. What was clear under the sun is sometimes blurred when I revive them.
Makes sense.
Honestly, some conversations aren't worth the trouble. Death encourages obstinacy.
I'll see you around.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens. There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again...
Yes, I would love to!
Not yet, but soon.
I enjoy your company. Let's see, if there's other ones.
You know I can't turn down spending more time with you.
How lovely to hear you say so. I'll always be glad to show you around the tombs, my dear. At your pleasure.
I'll take you up on that.
Wonderful. Until then.
Dude, we flirted. He's like, next time you want to go on a date with me to the places? And I was like, yeah, baby, you can take me to the graveyard. I won't say no. What's her companion rating with him now? He's still a polite acquaintance, bitch. The fuck? I don't understand these romance things. I don't know. I just flirt with everyone at this fucking point. I don't know. Why can't there be like a poly like romance option? Hi.
Hey, glad you stopped by.
Of course.
I was gonna grab drinks with the Lords of Fortune at the Hilt. Come along if you want. Get to know the Lords.
Of course.
Sounds good.
I like how it doesn't give you the option like other ones. Yeah, I don't mind. Oh, I'm not gonna track it. But yeah, let's go get drinks. How would it be like if you were in, for any of you, I wonder how it would be like to be in this kind of world. Like for me, when they're like, oh, let's go to get drinks, I'm like, bish, I don't drink. Can I get like a glass? I don't even like milk. Dude, what would I drink if they asked me out to drinks? I don't like anything. I like tea. I guess I'm just gonna be drinking tea and coffee at this point. That's all I drink. Damn. Oh, would you like to do this, Molly? We're gonna go drink. Okay, can I... Is there tea options? Is there coffee options? Is there anything options? That one's just not updating. Let's see if there's any... Hold on, because sometimes if... Son of a bitch. Look what it does. Look what this game does to me. Sometimes if you go and you go to certain areas, it'll tell you there's like things to do. You see, like the crossroads says just like one more chest that I haven't found, and even in the lighthouse it says some chests I haven't found them, but I'm like, dude, I can't. What the fuck? Do I do this one? I mean, I think we did enough for today. We flirted with our, like, with our, necropolis guy, so... Like, I don't want to go to an area and then we miss, like, something important. Like, this one, there's, like, a whole area missing. Look at that. 66% discovered. 88% discovered. This one's 96, so I'm most likely gonna be going back to that. Shades of the Blight. You know what? We could probably do this part with Morrigan. I'm taking Davrin and Nev with me this time around. Not Emmerich, because I want to get everybody up at least, like, I don't want them at 4s. I need them a little bit higher. So, we can at least do this one. Shades of the Blight. At least. Because to be honest, it's not really giving me much of anything. You can go this way. And Morgan's at this bar. Oh, there's Harding. Yeah, start conversation. It didn't really fucking matter who was with me. God damn it.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Please tell me it's my...
Well, look who it is.
Oh.
Good to see you, Lace.
Oh.
Rook, you remember how
it's my
Varric and I
Inquisitor.
served the Inquisition? Well, this
She's
is
so
Inquisitor
pretty.
Velen, the woman who led us all.
My heart. I greet you.
Andaran Artishan. Anathara. I wish we could be meeting without our gods threatening to blight the world.
I need to go play Inquisition again.
Each passing heartbeat.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
You put together an impressive team, you got the best chance, maybe the only chance to stop. Okay.
I won't let you down. Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited, and about the people depending on you. I only sealed the breach because I had people like Cassandra, Leliana, and Cullen with me from the start. Without Dorian's magic and Josephine's diplomacy, we never would have come together to stop Corypheus.
What about the rest of the
Years
people?
later, I had to disband the Inquisition. But I never lost the friends who had gotten me through it all. Ultimately, they're the only ones you can really count on. Do right by them, and you'll find your way.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think.
I like how they're both gray-haired.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
How are you here?
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
Tell me more about the South.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the South?
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north.
Thought we were going to talk to the Inquisitor, not Morgan.
South, the strange new Darkspawn have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Darkspawn have cut through the center of Orlais. Valrorio and Halam Shiral are barely holding out. Ferelden would have fallen already, if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Fereldans are holding the line at Redcliffe. The Free Marches have the worst of it. Acting Viscount Aveline Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall.
Aveline!
She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help Prince Vale keep Starkhaven.
Maker, we didn't know. My mom...
Don't worry. I called in a favor with the Divine. Your mother's safe with some old friends.
Aveline is at Kirkwall.
The
She's
Inquisition
doing it
might be
right.
Gone, but my name still carries some weight. I've used it to get people working together where they can. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the Blight.
I need your connections, goddamn.
I've been having trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength...
My political strength? Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
Well, yeah,
the
fuck
Inquisitor
that.
did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Solus is trapped or Solus is helping? What do I say? Is he trapped? Oh, well, he is trapped. What do I say? Because he's Llewellyn. Do I say he's helping or he's trapped?
I'm not entirely sure. Because I don't know the context of what's going on.
Okay. Solus fucked up.
Yes.
And you know how he was going to put the gods into a different prison so he could open up the Fade? So he got... switcheroo. He got put in that prison.
So I guess he is trapped.
But he's also giving some, asshole advice.
But it's asshole advice.
Yeah.
It's not really helping if it's asshole advice. He's trapped.
Okay.
Solus is trapped in the Fade. He's not my biggest concern at the moment.
Solus is trapped in your dreams. And while he cannot match Elganon or Gillenane in strength, he is far more cunning. He is the Dreadwolf. He led a rebellion that lasted centuries. How many times do you think the gods thought him trapped and helpless?
Solus was... important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did.
No.
But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he
She
and
has like
I
moments where
once
she's
were,
like,
I think... I hope... it might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know. Thank you.
my Inquisitor, don't leave me. I need her back. Why can't I go with her?
We should take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
Yeah, whatever. We'll go back to the fucking lighthouse. I don't give a fuck. I'm so sad. I'm not Solis. Solovelin though. She fine as fuck. Why you leave that?
Rook, just got word. First Warden's calling everyone back to Weishaupt. Everyone except me, seems like. Guess the First Warden didn't like me joining your team.
Calling wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive Darkspawn horde on the move. Even hearing there's an archdemon with them.
Has to be the gods.
The timing can't be a coincidence. The gods must be behind this.
I bet they are. Rook, if the gods have an archdemon, Warden lore says archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solus. See if he knows anything about any of this.
Dude, I also want to talk to Solus.
Ready to move.
Because I want to see if he says anything about Llewellyn. Because I'll be pissed if he doesn't. Solus, you bitch. Come here. Oh, what am I supposed to? View regret. The painting. It like triggers a painting. Wait, was I not supposed to do this like right now?
We cannot do this, Algernon. We swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dreadwolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods? Well, mine and Davrin's, and Rook's.
It's not every day you witness the start of a religion. I wonder if they're all this disappointing.
I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
Alright. What else can we take from this memory?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgernon over him. A betrayal.
No wonder he was angry.
It sounded like Solus was loyal to Mythal. What did Elgernon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elgernon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elgernon did. Solus did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solus would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dread Wolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
And then we just leave? We're just like, hey, fucking... Memory of a false god. And the sad thing is, you can tell that Llewellyn was so hurt by it, though. She's just like, just take it. Yeah. Okay. Solus. Oh, the lag. Solus, tell me. I met your wife.
How fares your battle?
The gods are moving against Weishaupt and the Grey Wardens. We've heard rumors the Darkspawn are being led by an archdemon.
And you have questions?
I need to know how archdemons relate to the gods. Are they just like the blighted dragons, or are they something else? I also need to know how to deal with the gods if they show up at Weishaupt.
I propose a bargain. I will answer your question if you answer mine.
Yes, I saw Llewellyn.
What?
How are the Grey Wardens? Do they understand the truth of the danger yet?
I've gotten a few of them to come around.
A few of them?
We've even got a Grey Warden on the team now. Devrin.
But the Grey Wardens as a whole still do not trust you yet, as I feared.
We're making progress.
When I asked why you should be trusted to lead the fight, you denied that you were even the leader. That sufficed for me. But the Grey Wardens believe in dedication and authority. They already see themselves as the perfect choice to fight the Darkspawn. You cannot defeat Elgernon and Gillenane without the Wardens. What will you do to bring them to your side?
There you go. I don't know.
I don't have to convince all of them. I just have to convince the first Warden.
Or remove him.
Enjoyable as that is to imagine, I doubt the rest of the Wardens would approve.
Did you know the Evanurus once numbered many more than those whose names survive in the Elven Pantheon? One warlord was particularly cruel. I sought to free his slaves, but so fearsome was his reputation that none would join me.
What did you do?
I made people laugh at him.
How did that help?
For 12 years. Every sound near him, from whispered pleas to shouted oaths to crackling fire, all became mocking laughter. His mind broke under the ridicule, and when he fell, his slaves rose up and joined me.
I doubt laughter is going to work on the first Warden.
If not that, then what?
Whatever is necessary.
Whatever it takes.
Easily said. But it will have to be enough for now. You have answered my question, and I owe you an answer in return.
Yes. The old gods of Tevinter, the archdemons.
There never were Tevinter gods. The archdemons, as you call them, were always merely the weapons of the Evanurus.
All right. Let's hope we can find the gods before they find their weapons.
Unfortunately, the Dragon Thrall's life force is bound to the Evanurus as both power and protection. You will not be able to kill or likely even harm one of the Evanurus until their Dragon Thrall is slain.
Okay. Tell me about their gods.
What can you tell me about the archdemons themselves?
Each is different, shaped by the whims and ego of its master. Elganon is the Lord of Tyranny. He would have ruled alone had Mythal not forced him to share power. Those who are strong, he molds into dictators themselves, with visions of godhood. Those who are weak, he crushes. His archdemon reflects him. It is huge to feed his ego, the epitome of dragonkind, bent to his will.
Damn. Tell me what you really think of the guy.
He is cruelty and arrogance personified. All of the Evanuris were flawed, but he made all of them worse. By contrast, Gillenane was a servant of Andrul, whose skill at making monsters earned her promotion to the Evanuris. She is brilliant, ambitious, and unconstrained by anything you would understand as morality. In a kinder world, you would never need to see what she has done to her archdemon. In this world, I only hope you kill it quickly. In any event, the Evanuris will not be vulnerable until their archdemons are dead.
Okay, how did Tevinter gods talk?
The old stories of the Tevinter gods have them whispering in the dreams of ancient magisters. How did they do that, if they were just tools of the elven gods?
The archdemons were once high dragons. The Evanuris bound them as a source of power. When I imprisoned the gods, their dragons remained free. That was my mistake.
How so?
I never bound a dragon to myself, for I believed that to enslave another creature was immoral. As such, I did not understand the power that connection gave. I thought the prison I had made was perfect. But their dragons were the conduit through which they spoke to dreaming minds.
Oh my fucking god. You know that the Tevinter gods that... I'm talking to Peter, I'm sorry. You know those Tevinter gods, the Corypheus is like, those Tevinter gods, they will give me power. I will be one with them. I went to the Golden City and the... Yeah. So, ends up, Solus is like, actually, there was never Tevinter gods. Those were just kind of like stories that the Evanuris came up with to be like, and the reason that Corypheus and the others were able to hear the whispers of the Tevinter gods was because most of the archdemons, the dragons, are made by the Evanuris. So the blight, yeah, so the dragons and the blight, the Evanuris, it was their pets, kind of. So he thought he sealed away all of their magic by putting them in that prison, and like, it's because he never enslaved the dragons, and he didn't want to enslave the dragons either. He thought, he didn't know they were connected, like that's, so the reason why Corypheus and all the other people, they were like, oh my god, Tevinter gods, was because the dragons were still there.
Love that.
So it was never Tevinter gods.
No, it was just dragons.
Yeah. Dragons going, Corypheus, poor guy. I kind of feel bad. He really thought.
He was trying.
He was just a man who was hearing voices in his head. Yeah.
Poor guy.
It says a lot about these talks that kill an archdemon is the easy part.
It will not be easy. But you are this world's only hope. I would not suggest this path if I did not believe you could succeed.
Oh, the god of lies believes in me.
Even with their dragons dead, the Evanuris are powerful and well protected. You will need to use my dagger, the one you recovered. It can pierce their enchantments and strike them down.
All right. Kill the archdemons, then use the dagger to take down the gods.
Even a single opportunity to strike the Evanuris down will be rare, fleeting, and costly. You will not have another chance to catch them unawares. When you strike, you must be fully prepared.
That's foreshadowing. We're gonna have to kill somebody because they're holding down the god or something, and if we're gonna stab through someone we know. I'm sorry. Excuse me, there was no option to bring up Lavellin? I threw a hair tie at my computer screen. Excuse me. Sir. Sir. Is there anyone out here that wants to talk to me real quick? Like, real quick. I know Weisfeld is about to be, like, taken down by an archdemon and stuff like that. It's not really my vibes or anything. No one wants to talk to me? Do I have to do anything else first, though? Like, I don't want to move on to, like, story. You see? Look at how it glows. If Hawk isn't there, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, message from the front. The fight for the South. Rook. Though the circumstances prompting our meeting were perhaps not what either of us would have chosen, I'm glad we did meet. I've heard of you from Varric, of course, and Harding spoke, and continues to speak highly of you. However, the greatest vote of confidence came from Morrigan. She's always had a knack for spotting those who might shift to the foundations of the world, even if they don't know it yet. So it was she who suggested we meet, and as always, heeding her counsel proved to be the wisest decision. Unfortunately, I send grim tidings. The echoes of Solus's ritual and the escape of the gods ring across the south, and the smell of war is heavy in the air. And Orlais, a splinter faction of nobility, have made common cause with the Venatori and launched an assault on both the royal forces of Orlais and the border kept of Ferelden, or keeps. Antum Corsairs harass shipping of Aswick, and in the far southern wilds, blight has emerged once again. Darkspawn, its great numbers have been spotted near the ruins of Ostagar. But I told you to leave the south to me, and I stand by that. I share this news not to ask for help, but to remind you that you and your people are not alone. The gods stir up the greatest evils in Thedas, yet its people stand stalwart and resolute. Take care of the gods to the north, and I'll make sure that the south handles itself. And when this is all over, we'll drink to victory. First round is on me. Yeah, yours, the Inquisitor. I have a feeling we are not going to have that drink with our Inquisitor. Lucanus, I don't... Bitch. What the fuck? Why the... I flirted with Davern once. What do you mean I have a heart with him? Oh, I'm never flirting again. Dude, I decided on Emmerich. I even stopped, like, fucking... Are you kidding? Everyone is... No! I don't want it. Dude, what the fuck? That would make it way too easy. Don't let my man be too easy. If I romance Davrin, I don't want him to be an easy romance. I want it to be like... View regret. I have another one? What is this?
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanurists seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you, I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanurists and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
Did Mythal call Solus love in that memory?
That's what it sounded like.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they expressed things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
I don't think so.
As someone who has Solus talking in my dreams, I'm with Balara. I just can't see Solus carrying on a secret affair with Mythal.
Can't because you don't think he would? Or can't because you don't want to think about it while he's in your head?
Yes.
So the Dread Wolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other gods using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
Tell us the story.
We're deep in elven lore already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made us something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away. Then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
The Blight's one of the only things that really scares Solus. He came to Mythal afraid.
And she took it seriously, too.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solus says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solus wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Nice.
The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
Okay, sorry, point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
That the one good god got it killed.
Solus goes to Mythal, the one semi-reasonable elven god, for help, and the other gods kill her for it. I imagine the Dreadwolf's rebellion heated up significantly after that.
Right. And Mythal wasn't there to keep the other gods in check anymore.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
So, like, what the fuck? So they're saying that Mythal and Solus were, like, a thing. What? I don't know. I guess I'm taking it personal because I'm like my Lavella, you know, but... Dude, he's not even gonna bring up Lavella once. I'm gonna be pissed.
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power.
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mythal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
Couldn't animate this? Sorry, I'm complaining.
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight. We've seen how bad Elganon and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the veil around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
What do you think, Rook?
Honestly, I'm a little relieved. I've been feeling out of my depth trying to stop ancient gods. But Solus was flailing just as much as we are.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solus trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building, right?
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlethan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong, Lace?
It's just... the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it. The elves did. The Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds like it's wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith?
Yes.
Did we?
Share Hardy's belief and anxiety. Well, we don't believe in the Maker. We believe in our ancient gods. So.
The Maker was never my faith, Lace, but I don't think you have to give it up.
But what they taught us was just wrong. What if the Maker just doesn't exist?
The Chant of Light might be wrong, but it's been made and changed by people over 1,000 years.
There was a whole verse about an elf named Shartan, and the Chantry just cut it out.
So maybe the Golden City was meant as a metaphor, or maybe it was added because of politics. That might change the history, but it doesn't have to change your whole faith.
The Dalish clans are struggling with the same thing. What do we keep? What do we lose?
The elven gods, the Maker. No matter who you light a candle to, you've got some hard questions to ask yourself right now.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths to the truth.
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific quote. Who said that?
My mother.
Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods that still need killing.
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
I like how we're pushing off helping Weisfeld, because we're unlocking memories. So if these are his regrets, like, when does, like, Lavellin start showing up? Because if I swear to God, I'm like, you're losing it. I keep losing it a little bit. This is gonna be my 13th reason. Kidding. I'm kidding.
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides, this talk of taking on a solid form. I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Delirium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solus. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
What?
This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Yeah.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but... What?
Am I a spirit? Guess our secret's out.
We hid the truth for as long as we could, but... yeah. Balara Davrin and I have secretly been spirits this whole time.
Not funny.
I don't know. Sounds like something a rage demon would say.
You're going to confuse Tosh.
What? I wasn't listening. There weren't any dragons in this one.
To be clear, this memory only shows that the first elves originated from spirits. You 3 are no more spirits than anyone else conceived naturally.
Conceived naturally? Guess I'll go ask my mother.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
If we let it out, is that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davrin's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
Nobody would buy it.
The entire idea is preposterous. Who would even believe us?
It does seem outlandish when taken out of context, I admit.
We have to tell someone, though. Strife and Irulan, at least.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one will believe us.
Okay. We keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here?
So we learned that
Solus himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
Fucking
Well, his name is Elven for pride.
Oh, okay.
There's something else. Not about spirits, or not all about them at least. Solus didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mythal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solus was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
they heard the Titans.
Lyrium is the blood of the Titans.
The Titans would have felt it as an attack. They defended themselves.
The first memory we saw with Elganon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans and the elves.
Lace, I'm so sorry.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture. But I think that's part of what Solus regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried. You said it yourself.
He did it for Mythal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented if he just told her no.
Then he's got a war on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.
God damn. So yeah, we're the original elves were like spirits made into manifestations. I love that. Is this finally Lavelin? It's not. I fucking hell. I want to kill myself.
Have you created what we need?
With this, the proper ritual will sunder every Titan from its spirit. But you must know those severed dreams will certainly be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger. It is awful what we're doing.
And the only way to end this war.
Damn.
Solus made the weapon that killed the Titans. No, not killed. He cut away their dreams and left them broken and mindless. He passed me in the halls of Skyhold for a year. He made polite conversation, and he knew. He knew what he did.
Lace, what my people did to yours, that's unforgivable.
You don't need to apologize.
Well, someone should.
Our leaders attacked the Titans for their lyrium. Then, when the war turned against the elves, our leaders did this.
And when the war was over, they enslaved your ancestors. No. Solus, Mythal, and Elgarnon are the ones who need to apologize.
To do such a thing. No wonder regret eats away at Solus.
No, it's worse than that. That isn't what Solus regrets. Those severed dreams will be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger.
Mierda.
You can't. That's not possible.
When a warden hears the calling, it's like a song in their mind. Sound familiar to you, Lace?
The song of Lyrium. Of the Titans.
We think of the Blight as this monstrous force with no mercy, no compassion. Evil incarnate. Instead, it's a caged animal, mistreated and imprisoned for centuries, until all it knows is fear.
What does this mean for Darkspawn? Should we be trying to help them?
I don't believe so. If the Blight is a corrupted dream, Darkspawn may be mindless manifestations of its anger.
Right. They're not people. We're never going to get through to them.
The Titans are a problem for later. We have Elgernon and Gillenane to deal with now.
And then I want Solus to look me in the eye and answer for what he did.
Each of these memories has been a deeper regret, and almost all of them involve Mythal.
Only one mural left to uncover by my count. If we find it, we'll see what's worse than this.
So what the fuck? Okay, what else did you do, Solus? What is like the big regret that you're feeling? Because I collected all the wolves, bitch. I have them all. What is your biggest regret? Because I swear to God, it's not going to be my bitch. I already know. Maybe you don't regret her. Maybe like that's the whole thing. I swear to God, if this is animated, I'm gonna be pissed because that just means they grabbed it from the last fucking game. Okay, cool.
You would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god, the strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the elven people? They deserve it.
The elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
Solus killed Mythal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solus woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
Every big mistake Solus made is tied to Mythal. He sacrificed his life as a spirit to join her.
He sacrificed his morals when he created the dagger to stop the Titans.
When the other gods struck her down, he destroyed the Elven Empire to avenge her.
Then he wakes up in this world, where everything's gone but his mistakes. And there she is, alive.
And after all he's done, she sides against him again.
All these mistakes are his fault. And hers too. If she won't help him fix the world, of course he has to kill her.
So, how does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
He created the veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgernon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solus thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
He's smart, but we know him.
Bad news is that the god of lies and trickery is almost definitely preparing to betray us. The good news is that we've gone through his dirty laundry.
So, we know his motivations. You think we can set a trap of our own?
That's the hope.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller. Almost to its end.
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall,
Their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know. I'm just taking this all in. Well, we did all that, and for what? Does anyone want to talk to me? Like, that was like a whole ass and a half. So we know his regrets. And people are getting attacked. And what? Like, yeah, the Weisfeld's a thing we still have to do. Who's in the crossroads waiting for us? You know what's so funny? We were supposed to, like, go to Weisfeld, because, like, that's the one that's, like, glowing and stuff. That there's an archdemon going, yada, yada, yada. And we're like, nah, fam. No, I'm not taking Davrin, because this man thinks, like, I'm romancing him every second that we have. No, I'll do it next time. He'll be my next one, because Lucanus is not, it's just not hitting. Maybe because he was the only one there that I was giving him all of my love. Who's here? Is it Mythal? It's gonna be some dumb shit like I'm sorry, that's not dumb. Who is this? More.
Well met, Rook.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
How did you get here? I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Illuvians in general, yes, but not the Dreadwolf's crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solus and Mythal?
Mythal?
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mythal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solus spilled Mythal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait. How do you know exactly what we saw of Solus's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dreadwolf's memories. When Mythal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
Ancient elven magic? I don't know.
The elven gods had access to magic beyond anything we can imagine.
To be sure, but it matters less what they possessed than what they were. You recall that the first elves were spirits, do you not? Mythal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down, to spirit, she returned. Her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew. Until once again, she was struck down, on this occasion, by Solus. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait. You?
As you say.
But what about your mom? Like your kid? Or some shit.
Mythal? That's why the ambient magic around you is so fractured.
Such a flattering picture you paint of this ancient bond.
So what about Mythal's kid? Not Mythal's kid, Morrigan's kid. He was the one who got Mythal's fucking power. That was supposed to... What the fuck?
Was like how Elganon and Gillinan can talk in your head, but...
'Twas Mythal you heard. Her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
What are you, then?
I once feared Mythal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mythal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
So they're making it so Morrigan was the one who drank the well. Bitch, I drank the well. Well, Lavelin did.
You would have met Solus in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mythal's memories. At the time, I thought Solus a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding...
So she has, like, no kid in this one?
He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
Why aren't you Elven?
How can you carry Mythal's soul if you're not an elf?
Her spark has sheltered within both elves and humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance. Mythal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her. We may readily imagine their kinship.
There you go.
The fall of our civilization, the wars, everything elves went through. Where was Mythal for us then?
After the gods' betrayal, she was a shadow of her former self, bereft of her power, slowly regaining her strength over the centuries. So she aided the elves as she could, speaking in dreams and offering counsel that ended blights and prevented wars.
At least now we know. So there's the soul of an elven god inside.
That's bullshit. I'm
How
not
does that
happy.
even happen?
Mythal's last host was my mother, Flemeth.
Oh.
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
This isn't the strangest thing I've heard, but it's close.
'Tis difficult to describe, even now. Mythal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me, but I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would
So
be
she just
lost
has no
if I
kid. That's fine.
refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again. And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mythal's and of those who bore her.
Do you have information we can use against Gillenane or Elganon? Or Solus?
The last time Mythal faced Elganon and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What about Solus?
You may recall he murdered Mythal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
All right. You didn't come out here just to tell me you're Mythal.
I am not Mythal in her entirety, but yes. The Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solus?
Every decision he made, Solus thought he could save people. Stop things from getting worse. Now his only way forward is a plan so terrible his last friends had to stop it.
An unfortunate belief that all paths are closed but those one has already taken.
There might have been a better choice.
'Tis not malice which made Solus your opponent, but conviction. A belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solus was once beloved of Mythal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
Well, that's not terrifying at all.
You have been thrust into the lives of gods. Fate will have its way, whether or without our permission.
Even more comforting, Morrigan.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mythal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solus recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths. This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
There are 2 Mythals?
Another fragment of Mythal? In addition to the one inside you?
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not? One small piece of many, formed when something greater is broken. The first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when a spirit is broken, it may shatter into pieces, each holding part of the original. Among the ancient elves who became known as gods, Dirthaman and his brother, Falondine, are but one example.
All of that sounded great until survived the encounter.
You know Solus, and have seen Elganon, and memories of Mythal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are. The fragment of Mythal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mythal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Elganon and Gelanain, or against the Dread Wolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you for the information, Morrigan.
There is one more thing, if I may. Something whispered not by myself, but Mythal. The elves have learned many of the glories and horrors of ancient Elvenon. Yet your people live in this world now as the old elves never could. Know it as they could not. There is your strength. 'Tis why you shall surpass what came before one day.
Did Mythal see this? Is it a prediction?
A hope. From a mother to her distant children, no less beloved than any before them.
Aww. So you just took away Morrigan being a mom, which was amazing. But, you know. Whatever. Just not gonna... I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna end it here, because I have a lot of emotions. And I'm gonna go into this fight, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna fight a dragon. If it's Flemeth's dragon. I'm just gonna check. We're gonna check if it's a Flemeth dragon. Because if it is, I think I'm gonna cry. It might be like me crying. Hello, sir. Please tell me I don't have to fight Flemeth dragon, please. I might cry, like here and now.
Fragment, sharper than the whole. Prevail, or be sundered completely.
I'm gonna die. Nest of the
Getting close to where
Ancients.
Morrigan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
Yeah, you see, this is like an open stage.
That has to be her.
Mythal herself. There's so much we could learn if... Do you think she might talk to us instead of attacking?
Guess we'll find out.
Hello. You gonna turn into...
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions.
Ah, no wonder he had a thing for Lavelle, and she looks just like
Mythal. To
Mythal.
see my children in the Dreadwolf's crossroads. And you know who I am.
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evanuris, if this can be called surviving. Solus. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch. Have you come to seek the blessing of your god? Or did you come to ask your god to sacrifice herself to help you defeat the monsters Elganon and Gillenane have become?
I came here to ask for your help. The gods have endangered the world, and...
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
We saw Solus's memories, his regrets.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree, twisting to catch the sun. You wish for my help? Convince me. Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elganon and Gillenane. Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing so. A harder-edged, simpler version.
What the fuck?
It has been centuries since a petitioner stood before me, so why should I help you?
Solus is helping me.
Solus is using you. Besides, why should I esteem the Dreadwolf's approbation? He rebelled against me.
But the two of you stayed close.
Until he killed the tattered fragment of me who hid inside the human swamp witch and wept. He keeps me here, yet has not visited since waking from his slumber. Tell me this. What should I have done when Solus turned against me after all we had been to one another?
I'm sorry that happened.
I am so sorry, Mythal. To be betrayed and then brought back, and have the one person who remembers you not to be able to face you.
Enough! I do not want your pity. I do not need your pity! Your words are weak. Prove your worth or die.
Okay, bitch. She's gonna turn into a dragon. No! No! I fucking said if it was gonna be the dragon that we've grown used to, I was gonna be pissed.
Everyone get ready.
Wow. She's enormous.
I fucking... Oh my god. Okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna be upset about this part of the game. I'm gonna be upset that Mythal in Dragon Age Inquisition put the soul into Morrigan's son, and then there is no sign of Morrigan's son here at all. So, like, what? Was that all just like, nah, fam? That's not... Oh my god. Oh my god. That pisses me off, man. That pisses me off to no end. Anyways, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna kill this dragon real quick, though. I'm gonna play until I kill this dragon. So that's gonna be my next hour and a half. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be sad. I'm always sad. Bye. Hope you have a good one.